Alrighty, here we are with this Prizm NBA break. Let me get this card stand set up. Try to move it back a little bit. So it's 11:11. I apologize about the confusion as the messages say that I sent out. Sorry about that. My camera, it fell over because I don't think anyone was in my last break, but I got a new kitty, and he's all sorts of hyper at night. So if he hops on the table, I will try to get him off the table. But yes, my little cat, let's see if I can find him. He's 3 months old. Oh, he's behind me. There he is. He's 3 months old. He's very cute, but he's just so hyper. So, last break that I did, he was up on the table. Anyways, I am doing this break today. Reason why, because, hey, what's up, Andrew? Reason why is because behind all this, I have a whole case of Optic that I'm going to be ripping tomorrow. Last time I did back-to-back breaks, 2 breaks in a row, was last weekend. And I honestly didn't go to bed until like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., so that's what it was scheduled for, though. I had no problem doing it again. But I just figured that since everyone paid, and typically I give a whole day for people to pay, but since everyone paid, I might as well do it tonight while I have time. I'll probably get them all packaged up tonight. I like to do it right away. So I'll drop these off tomorrow, all the packages, but if not, I'll finish sorting them out tomorrow, and it gives me something to do. But anyways, I will just get started with the rules, and then I like to give a little intro about me, and then I get started with the break. So rules on the break are pretty straightforward for this. Cards will go to the team that's on the card. I think that since there are some cards with some players that aren't on teams, like the NBA or whatever, if there isn't a team on the card at all on the front or the back, I send it like on the USA team ones. I send them to whoever they got drafted by. So that's just how I do it. All right, yep, here he is on the table. Jeez Louise, dude. All right, at least he's back there if you see him back there. So he's a funny guy. Oh, there he is. As long as he just doesn't mess anything up. No, you're getting down. Okay, all right, whatever. Anyways, so yeah, forgot where I left off, but rules are pretty straightforward. If we get any Panini points, they will be randomed off to someone in the break. Not sure if we'll get any or not, because I don't think that. Well, we might actually. There's autos in here, so might get any or might get some. If there are any, do a list randomizer, plug everyone in a list, random.org, and I'll explain further on that. All hits will get sleeved, top-loaded. All base cards will get shipped base. All rookies, I think I sleeve all rookies. So anyways, moving on. Here's the team names. Here's football. Here's a football list, so don't pay attention to that. Here's basketball. So here's the team names. I don't know why it's frozen. Hopefully my video isn't. I don't think it is. I don't know why this is. Oh, my screen is frozen. My laptop's frozen. My laptop's acting super slow. All right, I'll give it a second. Oh, what the heck? Got something sticking to my table. All right, so it loaded. It's not good. Sorry, so here's the team names. Oh my gosh, this is so slow. I hope the video's not this slow. I don't think it is. Maybe it's slow because the video's taking up all the bandwidth, but I don't know. I've never had Wi-Fi problems before. Can't read, yeah, it's slow. It's super slow. I've never had problems like this before. All right, there's the team list, so hopefully you can read it. Here's a team list. I hope everyone can read it. So I'll just say Daniel has Atlanta, Christian has Boston, Daniel has Brooklyn, Christian has Charlotte, Raymond has Chicago, Christian has Cleveland, Armando has Dallas. Oh, okay, you can see it. Sweet. I bought your eBay names for Orlando and Toronto because it didn't tell me your shipping names. So that's all your shipping names. Also, for those that were confused, I add up what all the teams sell for because at least if I at least break even, then the break continues. I've only had to cancel a few breaks out of my. I'm probably on like break 500 or so. No, probably like 300. But anyways, I've only had to cancel a few breaks. Now I don't know where the team list went. Whatever. I've only had to cancel a few breaks out of a few hundred. And the reason why is because here I paid $35 plus tax for these. These all came from Walmart. You can scan this barcode. They're all Walmart barcodes. So these all came from Walmart, $35 plus tax. Bless me. These all came from Target, so $60 each. So add it all up together, 9 times 35 plus 60 times 4. As long as it breaks even, that's all I care about. And it's not just the cost of the cards. I also spend a good $30, $40 in supplies every time. Today I just spent $20 on team bags. I bought a bunch of team bags that should last me a few months. But I spend a lot of money on card supplies, shipping supplies, even the trading cards. Like I'll spend thousands of dollars a day to buy a trading card so I could do breaks. It started off as a hobby, and it still is. My first breaks though were a few packs. Now they're a lot. So this isn't a huge break. I've done probably about 8 Prizm case breaks, and I think I've done 2 optic case breaks of blasters. But this is a mix of megas and blasters. So anyways, yeah, if there's any money I make in the short run, it goes back into funding the hobby. That's sort of how it began. First breaks was score football packs, and then I made some money, bought some more supplies, bought some more product, and now I counted, I literally have I think I have $15,000 worth of trading cards in my closet. So that's the rule on that. But if there's truly any money I make, just a fun fact about me, I'm 23. I grew up in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I just graduated college a year ago, and I'm a PE teacher at I'm a PE and health teacher at a middle school about 2 hours away from Green Bay. But anyway, so I just graduated college, and you're entitled. I wish. I just graduated college. Well, this actually also helped me get by college. Rough times, man. Poor times eating all those ramen. But just graduated college, and my grandpa actually, 4 years ago, he got season tickets to the Green Bay Packers. And this last year, he transferred 2 of them into my name, so I'm a season ticket holder. This is just a medallion we got mailed. Season ticket holders got mailed. It costs $1,600 for the year for season tickets for 6 games, 1 preseason. We suck this year, I know. Don't rub it in my face. But it also costs $2,100 per seat just to put them into your name. So it's a lot of money. I skipped the entire waiting list. Thanks to my grandpa. He put 2 of them into my name, 2 of them into my aunt's name. But I owe him a lot of money and a lot of thank yous. So I actually paid him half of it this year. I'll pay him half of it next year. So this money that I make, if there's truly any money, it's going to him. I mean, I guess that's my fun money. You're entitled to make money. Oh, yes, thank you. I appreciate that, Richard. Yeah. Something I tell people is, I mean, looking at the money or just looking at the spots that people take, here, $400 or $500 worth of product. I think $500 worth of product. Yeah, $500 worth of product. And you're paying like, what, $30 at most or $40, I think was the most expensive team, for whatever team you want, as opposed to paying $500. So obviously, the benefits and pros and cons of breaks, but I think breaks are awesome, and I'm not just saying that because I like making money off breaks. I've ran many breaks where I've broken even, where I haven't made hardly anything besides maybe $20-$30, which is more than fine. I'd rather do breaks, do it this way, than package it all up and make $20 or $30 the other way, because this way is more fun. Although this way takes way more work. It takes 5 hours worth of work. It takes a lot of work. So that's exactly what I agree with. It is doing breaks. You should be entitled to making at least a little profit, probably even more than what you should, more than what I do at times. But really all I care about is just breaking even, because it's just a hobby. So anyways, I'll start off with the blasters. This is the last of the NBA Prizm I have. I'm running very low on NBA. I think I'm going to stop with NBA because I never was really a big basketball fan to begin with, to be honest with you. Although I do enjoy watching basketball. My siblings play basketball, and my school that I teach at, the middle school I teach at, our 7th grade boys, they are just phenomenal at basketball. So it's fun to watch people I know. But as far as watching like the professionals, that's a snoozer. Richard or anyone else, I'm seeing part of your comments, not all of it. So if I skip part of your comments, I'll try to respond to them. But on my laptop, it's not showing up, and on my phone, I can't see it because half of it's cut off. So anyways, I like to try to talk to you guys, make it interesting. Otherwise, I've been in some people's breaks where they don't say a word the entire break, and it's just so boring. So anyways, yeah, I'm trying to think, how many cards is this? 24, so about 240 plus 60 plus another 240, so about a whole case worth of cards here is what I'll be sorting. So yeah, it's gonna take me a while. Oh man, I'm gonna have to sort out a whole case tomorrow too. Yeah, doing 2 whole cases worth is quite a lot of work for one night, or one whole case. So I'm glad that I'm doing this one today, and I'm very thankful for you guys all paying. That way, I'm able to do it today. All right, here we go. Drazen Petrovic. These are all base, so these are gonna get shipped base. Dario Saric, Malik Monk, all parallels, and Patrick Ewing. All parallels like these will get sleeved. All rookie parallels will get top loaded. So all the good ones, all the hits will get top loaded. But if they're just base like this, they're just gonna get sleeved. Sleeved or just ship base. Darius Garland, Michael Bridges, Joel Ingles. This is the purple. Finally, that showed up. And Jonathan Kuminga. That purple is just a base, so I'm just gonna sleeve him. Like what I said, I've done I think 8 cases of this, and for those purples, I think I literally have only opened 3 purples. So those purple rookies, 3 purple rookies. So those purples, to get them into rookies, are super rare. Bowman something, don't know how to say his name. De'Aaron Sharp, Alex Caruso, and sorry about that, my cat plays with my cords, so my camera fell over. Kicking him off of me. And Denny Evdija. These numbered? No. I did open up, apparently, out of one of the cases I opened. It was like $1,000 Giannis card. I didn't realize it when I opened it. I had one of my people in my breaks tell me afterwards that it was worth that much, because he told me that it was out of 10 card, and I didn't realize that it was numbered. So I try to usually I'm good at catching things like that, but I did not catch that. I opened an out of 10 Giannis out of here, and it was, he claims that it's $1,000 card. So Marco Simovic, all rookies will get sleeved. David Robinson, at least. Doug McDermott, and Josh Giddey. Wendell Carter Jr., Joshua Primo, Ricky Rubio, CJ McCollum. Allen Iverson, Josh Collins. Here's a silver. Cam Reddish. Too bad that these aren't rookies. And Tobias Harris. Andrew, I see your comments. Can you sleeve 1 second? I'm gonna take you off of the stand so that I can read this. Can you sleeve my Josh Giddeys? Yes, I could sleeve your Josh Giddeys. All Josh Giddeys. Yeah, so all these, do you want me to sleeve it right away? Otherwise, this pile right here, this middle pile, these are all going to get sleeved. So I could sleeve it right away if you want. I could put them to the side. Otherwise, all rookies 100% will get sleeved. Rookie parallels will get top loaded. I can sleeve them right away if you want. Just let me know if you're talking about just in general or right away. Man, oh man, my laptop is so slow. All right, Anthony Hardaway, and if you could hear that, that's my cat in the background. Suffocating himself in a plastic bag. Shake Milton. That's a joke, but he's playing with a plastic bag and he's inside of it. Hopefully I don't have to save a life. Michael Bridges and David Robinson. This dude is literally he's on something. Bam Adebayo, Derek White, Jalen Green. This is a purple rookie, and Josh Christopher. Awesome purple rookie. Barely ever see any of these, ever. Alright, I'm going to close out all the tabs because something is going on. I don't know what's going on with my laptop. Alright, now it's seeming to go. Alright, reading your comments, Andrew. I know, but they... Oh, yeah. Like a silver or crit. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, any cards, like any hits like that, I top load right away. Like that one I just top loaded. So, like, the rookie parallels, I will definitely 100% top load those right away. Aaron Gordon. Miles McBride. Enes Kanter. And Zion Williamson. Terry Rozier. Jason Kidd. Zach LaVine. And Vince Carter. So let's see if this Vince Carter has a... Nope, nothing on the back. So I will give this to Vince Carter. I'll look up who drafted Vince Carter, and that's who that'll go to. Darian Finney-Smith. Marcus Zagorowski. Mo Bamba. And Enes Kanter. Gary Payton. Malik Beasley. Jeremiah Grant. And Aaron Gordon. Oh, wow. This is my least favorite thing about Prizm basketball. I think football is the same way. I love Optic's quality control is amazing, but these cards, trying to stack them up on a pile, for Prizm it's impossible. I mean, this is a tiny pile and it just falls over. Not supposed to be doing that. But when I ship them, hopefully that flattens them out a little bit. Because that means that a lot of them are warped. Trey Murphy. I don't know if it's Prizm or if it's fully... Jonas Villain something. Jason Kidd and Rudy Gay. Jordan Poole, Davis Bertans, Reggie Bullock, and Julius Randle. So that was going to the Knicks. All right, I got a message on eBay, so I'm just going to check it real quick. Someone might be trying to join into the group. That might be it. Which, if that's the case, I'm going to have a difficult time because this Wi-Fi is so bad. Miles Turner. Stefan Marbury. Denny Avdija. And Evan Mobley. If I get any OC, can you please leave? Yeah. OKC rookies or cracked ices. Yeah, Andrew. Marvin Bagley the third, Santi Aldama, Lonnie Walker, and Joshua Primo. Richard, yeah, just let me know what teams. I'll try to do it when I catch it, but just let me know what teams. Sacramento Kings, or not Buddy Hield. I've read the team, not the. Alonzo Mourning, Klay Thompson, and Utah Jazz. Oh, Utah Jazz. Bryce O'Neal. I don't know why I'm doing the team names now. All right, so I will go through. See, New Jersey Nets. I'll do whatever team that was. Oklahoma City Thunder. I don't see any. Right, I don't see any Oklahoma City Thunder. Yeah, Andrew. I sleeve rookies. I don't do it live on camera though because I just do top loads because I guess I could do rookies live, but I penny sleeve all rookies and I penny sleeve all inserts. I just don't do it live because it takes too long. I appreciate the advice though, but it takes. Well, I might do it live for like a shorter, like if it was half a case, or if it was a smaller break. But since it's a longer break, I oftentimes won't do it live and do it right after. Keon Johnson, Bradley Beal, Amari Stoudemire, and Kendrick Nunn. Jason Preston, Paul Millsap, Domantas Sabonis, and Sharafe Cooper. Amare Stoudemire, Jamal Murray, Killian Hayes, and Roy Hachimura. Paul George, Alperen Sengun, TJ Warren, and Jalen Suggs. Austin Reavis, Ben Wallace, Peyton Pritchard, and Alperen Sengun again. Yeah, I typically make a lot of piles, so I don't just do the same pile. But I mean, typically, I've sleeved all the rookies before, and it takes twice as long. So for an hour video to be, or an hour and a half to be like 3-hour video, I'd rather have it cut in half, and that's why I separate the sleeve cards versus the base cards. That way the sleeve cards could stay in a smaller, shorter piles, if that makes sense. Kevin Durant, Jalen Johnson, DeAndre Hunter, and Malik Monk. Yeah, I keep my piles fairly short. Base ones not as much. I mean, so the base ones I keep stacked high because those typically I wouldn't send out base, but I don't collect basketball at all, and I don't really collect cards as much as what I used to. So Fred VanVleet, Thomas Bryant, DeMar DeRozan, and Wendell Carter Jr. And also the base cards are, if anything, if you don't care about your base, then they could at least think about it that they could help support your other ones. But regardless, they all get shipped the same, and I package them all very well, so even your base will show up in good condition. De'Aaron Sharp, Alex Caruso, Nicholas Batum, and Usman Garuba. David Robinson, Doug McDermott, Robert Covington, and Corey Kispert. Let's see, 4 more packs of the first 5 blasters. Kendrick Nunn, Joshua Primo, Ricky Rubio, and Franz Wagner. Patty Mills, Allen Iverson, John Collins, and Jason Tatum. Again, I'll send that to whoever Jason was drafted by. RJ Hampton, James Bouknight, Xavier Tillman, and Hassan Whiteside. Usman Garuba, Facundo, whatever. Emmanuel Quickly Silver, and Bismack Biyombo Ice. All right, so that was 5 blasters. I'm going to set these piles off to the side, and we will start new piles. Going back to see OKC, Oklahoma City. Also, if anyone else wants me to check back to see your team, I can sleeve them on camera right away, so you can see. Denver, Detroit, Boston, Brooklyn, New York, Atlanta, Philadelphia. Nope. No Oklahoma City except for that one. All right. All right, so next four or last of the blasters. So far, we've got really 3 main hits. And then these are going to be the first megas I'm opening. I've never opened up a mega before. I don't know what the difference is. This box is damaged, so we'll see if we get any good cards in here. Typically, as the legend says, the best cards come out of the damaged boxes, and that has happened, I would say, probably 50% of the time. Whenever I have a damaged box, I get very good cards. It might be 25% of the time. Box. 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 Alrighty, here's the rest of the blasters. I think that this one is the damaged one. Isaiah Livers. Could also make a new base pile, so I'm going to set this one off to the side. Typically, when I've opened up a lot of Optic, basketball, and football, and these, I don't know why. Prizm just does not have it together when it comes to the shape of the cards. Aaron Nesmith, Miles McBride, that's a green. And 2 rookie parallels in here. Greg Brown. That's an ice Greg Brown. One of the cases I did, one of the first cases I did for Prizm basketball, it had no Cades. It had like no hits. Then the next case I did, or the next 20 blasters I did, it had a silver Cade, and it had one of those green Cades. All right, 1 second. You're going into the other room. Okay. Delano Banton, Maxi Kleber, Dirk Nowitzki, and Nikola. Kelly Olenek, Chris Webber, Kelly Oubre Jr., Shaquille O'Neal. I think that he was drafted by Orlando. Taurean Prince, Jeremiah Robinson Earl, D'Angelo Russell, and James Bouknight. OG Anunoby, Jermaine O'Neal, Serge Ibaka, and DeAndre Jordan. Jalen Green. I also make a third pile over to the side where I top load cards to, or I send cards into third pile where I top load them. Kristaps Porzingis, Alpin Sengun, this is a silver, and Boban whatever. I don't know how to say his name, but look at that. Jeez. Stuff like that just irritates me so much. They up the price on these things from $20 to all the way up to $35. And that's what you get. But at least this one's nice. That was a pretty good card, though, out of that blaster. I think that this is blaster 7. DeJounte Murray. Patrick Williams. Jalen Noel. And Bam Adebayo. Stop. Get out. Get out of there. Jeez. Scotty Lewis. James Wiseman. Colin Sexton. And Giannis. Bogdan Bogdanovic, Mason Plumlee, CJ McCollum, and James Harden. Saban Lee, Corey Kispert, PJ Washington, and Scotty Barnes. Isaiah Stewart, Aaron Wiggins, Jalen Jackson Jr., and CD Usman. Tony Kukoc, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, and Gary Trent Jr. All right, I'm going to set this pile to the side. Make sure we got all the OKC. Oh, Is that? Oh, that is a rookie. I missed that. It's very off-centered, though. Blaster 8 of 9. Herbert Jones, Tim Hardaway Jr., Kyle Kuzma, Darius Garland. Juan something. Jay Crowder, I don't know how to say his name. PJ Washington Jr. and Moses Moody. Derek Favors, Naz Reid, Denny Schroeder, and Nicola. Oh, this blaster has some nice cards, so decent, not the best. Reggie Bullock, as far as quality. Kessler Edwards, Jeremiah Grant, and Rudy Gobert. Luguentz Dort, Patrick Ewing, Zion, Shake Milton. Josh Giddey, there you go. I think he's the top one that you're looking for, so I'll top load him. Marcus Smart, Aaron Gordon, and Emmanuel Quickley. He's the top Oklahoma City guy, right? Oh my gosh. See that? That bottom one? Can't wait to see what that card looks like. Pete Maravich, Bryn Forbes, Josh Collins, and Cameron Thomas. Sweet. I don't care who the rookie parallel is, but as long as we get rookie parallels, I like it. That second break that I was talking about that had the silver and green Cade Cunningham. And that one had a base Cade Cunningham, but that break, I'm not kidding, there was probably like 20 rookie parallels or 30 rookie parallels. Philadelphia 76ers, whereas the first one it had like 3. Chris Paul, Luka. These are the limited ones, so I will top on this. Utah Jazz. This team did not sell, so... Well, they did sell, but it didn't sell on eBay, so... It's going to... I forget your name, but whoever claimed all the teams. Whoever has New Orleans Pelicans. That person. Forget your name. Bogdan, whatever. Magic Johnson, Monty Morris, and Chris Middleton. Oh, yeah, all right. So, actually, here's what I do. I send them to their current team that they're on, and then if they aren't on a team, then I send them to whoever they're drafted by. So, Chris will go to the Bucks. Shaquille will go. So, like, for retired players, they'll go to whoever they got drafted by. But current players, they'll go to whatever team they're on. It's the same thing I do with college cards. I do. I've opened up college draft picks with NBA and NFL, and that's just what I do with college draft picks. Is send them to their current team that they're on, and if they aren't on a team, then whatever. Ooh, we have a green pulsar. I think it's called. Saban Lee, Charles Bassey, Donovan Mitchell. Oop, spoil on that. Usman Garuba. Is this one numbered? No, it's not. But this is one of the ones that I opened. It was a Giannis, and it looked like this, but I think it was a thicker stock because it was numbered out of 10. And like what I said, they said that they sold it for like $1,000 or $800. Came out of a blaster, and I obviously top loaded it, but I thought that it was just one of these regular ones. Any IU? 1 second. I don't think so. Not yet. I don't think any IU. I could go back and check. I'll check after this. After these two. Yeah, well, Ray, actually, I think I'm going to stop with basketball after this. The rest of the basketball I do have some Mosaic. I've got, like, some Illusions. The rest of the basketball I have is pretty junk. But, oh, okay. All right, that's fine. I don't think so, though. You can rewind, though, right now if you want, or you could rewatch it later. But, anyways, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do any more basketball. The rest of the basketball I have is, like, not good. Isaiah Stewart, DeJounte Murray, Patrick Williams, and Gordon Hayward. But as you can see behind me, I have a full case of Optic football. So I've got just a bunch of football. I prefer football. I stick with football. It's more my thing. But as far as basketball goes, I think I'm just... Oh, yeah. Oh, the Jalen Green hit. Scotty Lewis. James Wiseman. Tim Hardaway Jr. And Patty Mills. Yeah, that card is just nuts. Alright, I will put this pile off to the side. So we've got a whole bunch of sleeve piles over there. Yeah, that Jalen Green hit, that's a nice hit too. I actually like looking up the value of them. Alright, that's gonna stay. So I'm gonna look up the value of that real quick. Now my Wi-Fi is going super crisp. I don't know why it was so slow. Jalen Green purple pulsar. Oh dang, that's a $100 card. Well, I mean, that's what someone has it listed as, but sold. $271 for a PSA 10. $50. So dang, that's a nice hit. That's a really nice hit. Wow, I didn't realize that. Did not realize that was that good. Well, whoever has Houston, I think that Houston sold for what? 40-some? 40? So, doubled your money if you get 100 out of it. Doesn't look like a PSA 10 though, unfortunately, but nice for the PC if you're aiming for that. All right, here we go with the Megas. Never opened up a Mega in my life. Well, take that back. I've opened up Megas, but not one of these Prizm NBA Megas. So what exact... Oh, Red Ice, so same as Jalen Green's pricey, yeah. Yeah, I think that Houston sold for the most this break. So same as last year with the red ice. I got probably, I don't know, 10 Prizm mega boxes from last year that I ended up getting. And I was dumb, and I opened up every single one, and I got junk out of every single one. And that was before this apparently junk wax era. So last year I got 10, and every single one I opened was junk. I mean, the best card I got out of it was LeBron James red cracked ice, which I sent to PSA. They graded it an 8. And that's back when it cost $100 to grade a card. So I paid, or no, it cost $200 to grade a card then. I ended up selling that card for $100 on eBay. Minus the eBay fees, I lost a lot of money on that card. Oh man, I should have just broke them all. I forgot all about that. That was a rough time. I was looking at them every day, and I was like, oh, I want to hold on to them. They'll increase in value. And I was like, should I break them? And I was thinking that I should just open them, because you see those people online who get hits every other day. And long story short, it did not happen. Dude, Ray, I have the worst luck whenever I open for myself. I mean, I don't have the best luck when I do breaks either, but I've opened up some $1,000 cards at least for breaks. Yeah, it just takes one hit. I have yet to get a 1 out of 1 though. Still waiting on that. James Wiseman, I really hope that comes someday. CJ McCollum, Joel Embiid, Montrezl Harrell, Jalen Johnson, Evan Fournier, Diamond, Cameron Thomas, Emergent, DeAndre Jordan, Chris Middleton, and Jalen Brunson. Well, I mean, so far opening up this first pack, it feels exactly like last year, like a repeat. Besides, you got these cool things. But I don't know. It doesn't feel too much different than the Blasters. Yeah, exactly. Well, I used to collect cards. Now I'm only collecting Packers. I collect game worn stuff, and I'll actually after this mega, I will share with you my big purchase I spent a lot of money on. Not saying how much, but it was a very big purchase. It was a game-used Packer football. P.J. Washington Jr., Jaren Jackson Jr., Sadiq Bey, Kelly Olynyk, Fred VanVleet, Trey Murphy, Zaire Williams, Dylan Wright, Devontae Graham, and Joshua Primo. Yeah, I was on Instagram. I actually deleted Instagram and TikTok because my students stalked me, and I also just spent too much time on social media. So, anyways, when I had Instagram, I collect game-worn stuff. I have Aaron Rodgers game-worn pants that I bought from the Packers. I paid $35 for them. Someone offered me $2,000. I never sold them. I don't think I ever will. But anyway, so I collect game-worn stuff, and Instagram knows me, so they put this post. So in 2021, Aaron Rodgers scored a touchdown, spiked the ball, then it went into the stands. Someone caught it. All right, that person that caught the ball, his post showed up on my timeline where he caught the ball, and he had the ball, and I reached out to him, and I said, hey, will you take this much for it? And he sold it to me. So I got a game-used football that Rodgers spiked into the stands. LeBron James, yeah, it's pretty. It's expensive, but it's honestly not as expensive as what you think it is. Unless the Packers are the most expensive team to collect, I think. The Patriots, I know some guy who has connections with the players. He hooks up all the Patriots with shoes, so he's like the shoe plug. Every team has a guy like that. The Packers have a guy like that, but the Patriots guy. He has wild connections with shoes and limited edition clothes. So, he actually sells game used footballs, and I bought one of the Patriots for $600, and I bought a lot of the Patriots game used footballs actually, and I told him straight up I might sell them, and I did. I made like $500 off of all three that I bought. Killian Hayes, OG Anunoby, Taurean Prince, Jordan Poole, Stephon Marbury, Giannis, Malik Monk, Thaddeus Young, and Poku. I'll also share with you my Facebook group I made. I'm the proud creator and owner of the group. It's a great group to join if you're looking to get wax. Oh, these cards are very nice, so as far as quality. Nicola, Dante something, Desmond Bain, Michael Porter Jr., Keon Johnson, Pete Maravich, Chris Duarte. This one is a silver, so I'm going to top load this. Royce O'Neal, Moses Brown, and Joshua Primo, silver. 2 more packs left of this first mega. Shocked that we haven't. Well, I'm trying to remember. Could you get patches out of the blasters? Because I thought you could. And I'm shocked that we didn't get any, because I have probably the past 40 or 50 blasters I've opened, I haven't gotten a patch. But the first 20 I opened, I got 3. Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Austin Rivas, Jaden Springer, Magic, James Harden, Gordon Hayward, Brooke Lopez, and James Bouknight. I think that you only get 2 red rookies, if I'm not mistaken, per mega. There's some great hits, just gotta get lucky, yeah. Never in my case. Never ever. Even when I'm in breaks, I think when I was chasing some Justin Herberts, and I spent about 3 times the amount of money it would have cost to get a Justin Herbert silver and purple shock. If I would have just bought them outright, I would have spent 3 times less money. Andre Drummond, C.D. Usman, KD, Miles Turner, Charles Bassey, Dejounte Murray, Scotty Barnes, Jalen Noel, Josh Jackson, and Kira Lewis Jr. So there's the first mega. Start a new sleeve pile. Case breaks, way to go. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm doing a case tomorrow. All right. I'm going to show you real quick. Scotty Barnes is good. Yeah. I have him in the sleep pile. I might top load him. Oop. This is a group I made. I created this group, Trading Card Restock Information, so you could share information on how to get cards. And this is the main game use collectors group, but no. So there we go. This is the ball, the game use football I got. It's a Packer football. This is the guy's Instagram post. He posted at Aaron Rodgers. This is what I saw on my timeline. I matched it to that too. This is a video of him catching it. So, yeah, I spent a lot of money on that. Anyways, that's what I collect. I used to collect cards. Now I collect that. That was very pricey, but that was about so I spent as much money. All right, so with my new job that I got, I am making an extra few $1,000s. Because I'm not really making an extra few $1,000s, but I'm getting an extra few $1,000s because I'm giving up my option to have health care because I'm still under my parents. So since I'm still under my parents, I'm getting a few extra $1,000. Because here in Wisconsin, the healthcare, teacher healthcare is the best in the state. So since I'm opting out of the healthcare, they're giving me an extra few $1,000, and that's what I consider part of that money, where I treated myself with that. Because technically it's extra money, because I'm still young. Don't think I'm going to use the healthcare anyways, even if I were to get it. So I guess for the next year, at least, I'm going to take extra precaution not to get injured. Oop. Nicola, wow, I hate how they do this, where the cards are just so up and down. Nicola, whatever. Kyle Lowry, Saban Lee, Isaiah Stewart, Joshua Primo. Here we go, upside down. Derek White, Corey Kispert, Kevin Porter Jr., back flip. Isaac Okoro, and back again. Montreal Harrell. That's what I'm saying. I hate how they do that. Get back. Yeah, I think I could say my parents' insurance until I'm 25, or maybe 26. So for the next 2 or 3 years, I can get an extra $2,000 just for not taking their insurance. I think I'm going to do that. Dental, I'm still on my parents' dental too, but the only thing that sucks is, like what I said, I'm teaching and living 2 hours away from Green Bay, so my parents' insurance only works in the Green Bay area. So this summer, I actually was doing a break one day. I had to push it back a few hours because I sliced my pinky. You can't really see it, but I sliced my pinky open, making a can of soup. So I had to drive 2 hours to get that fixed, get that glued up. Bobby Portis Jr., well, I was hoping to get stitches, but by the time I got there, they were like, oh, it's too late. We're going to have to glue this. Marcus Morris Sr., Ty Jerome, I don't know why I said T.Y. Markel Fultz, Allen Iverson, James Bouknight, Franz Wagner, Carmelo Anthony, Nicholas Batum, and Josh Giddey. Ooh, there you go. That's a nice hit. Where's the sleeves? Oh, there. That's a nice hit. I know someone's going to be happy about that one. Beautiful. This one looks like it could score pretty decent on the PSA chart. Unless maybe that corner there. I don't know. It looks pretty clean, to be honest. But what do I know? I sent in a card last year and I got a PSA 8. Little off center. Is it? Oh, yeah, right to left. I was looking at top to bottom. Yeah, right to left, it's a little. That's what I'm saying. What do I know? I sent in a PSA 8. Tim Hardaway Jr. I was so disappointed when I saw that. DeAndre Ayton. Farouk Minu. I was hoping it would PSA 10 so I could sell it for $500, but that guy Shy from OKC is having an amazing year. LaMelo Ball. Usman Garuba. Dominque Wilkins. Jason Tatum. Bojan Bogdanovic. Jordan Clarkson. And Steve Nash. Let's see, Ayu Dosunmu. Honestly, I'm trying to think. I don't know if I got any really good hits of him ever. Jay Crowder. Dennis Schroeder. Norman Powell. Pascal Siakam. Moses Moody. Kenyon Martin Jr. Jalen Suggs. Silver, so I'll sleeve that up. Giannis. Montes. And Bojan. If I was more into the Bucks than what... If I was into the Bucks as much as what I am into the Packers, I would not be into the Bulls at all, but since I'm not really that big into basketball, although I will say that a few years ago when we won that championship, Bucks in, what was it, 7? 6? Was it 6? Yeah, I think it was 6. Bucks in 6. We won in 6 games. That year that we won the championship, that was fun to watch, but besides that, I don't really watch basketball. Oh my gosh. Unless, like what I said, it's people that I know, then I love basketball. IU has been starting every game this year. Oh yeah. So he's like the stud. He's the main guy for the Bulls. Jeremiah Grant, are you from Chicago or Illinois? Zion, Malcolm Brogdon, Najee, are you a Bears fan? Greg Brown, Poku, Giannis, Eric Bledsoe, Mike Conley, Rashad Wallace. I think one more rookie red, so this new one, or this next one is going to 49ers. Ooh, this next one should have a red rookie. I had Trey Lance as my starting QB in fantasy, not gonna lie. Now I'm down to Jimmy Garoppolo. I took his backup. But I'll tell you what, I gave him a chance. I was gonna say all over the place. New Jersey, from New Jersey, Bulls fan, and Niners fan. Marcus Smart, Kyrie Irving, De'Aaron Fox, Goran Dragic, Sharifi Cooper, Rudy Gay, Jonathan Kuminga, Dario Saric, Did we get 2 red? Dwight Howard and Moses Brown. Did we get 2 reds or red rookies? I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe we got 2. I don't remember. But I thought that you're supposed to get 2 per mega. I don't remember if we got 2 or not. All right. Halfway done with the megas. Got 2 more to go. I actually take it back. I like these better to open than the blasters. RPA of Lance. RPAs are honestly my favorite. Because I really like patches. Not a whole lot of people like patches, but I really like patches. Because they... So, well, fun fact, for NFL at least, so I collect game worn stuff. I actually worked at this job a few summers ago at the factory that makes all of the NFL's equipment. So their jerseys, their game pants for all 32 teams. They make all the equipment. So I worked at the factory that makes all the players' equipment. And I asked the guys if they knew anything about the patch cards that that Panini does, and they're like, yeah. What we do is we basically make up Panini tells us to make the jersey for the person. So, like, let's say that they're doing a Mac Jones or whatever. Panini will tell them to make a Mac Jones jersey for Mac Jones, and then instead of sending it to the Patriots, they'll send it straight to Panini. So Panini could just take the jersey and cut it up. So, I mean, it's nothing really special. It's a piece of material, but it's still, like, you know, in the aspect of an actual piece of a jersey, it's still memorabilia. Empty box. Yeah, so I mean, it's nothing fancy, but the jerseys the actual jerseys that they make for the players are not the retail ones that you'll find. So you cannot buy any of the jerseys that the players wear in the NFL. You cannot buy those anywhere else. Or you can't even buy them anywhere because they don't sell them retail. So, like, the jerseys that you buy from the pro shop, those are made overseas. If anyone's following along, those are made overseas. So it's, like, different material, different quality, so on. Davian Mitchell, Patrick Williams, Danilo Gallinari, Malachi Flynn, Robert Covington, Tyrese Halliburton. Oh, this guy. He grew up in Oshkosh, which is where I used to live in college. Luka Doncic. I don't know how to say his last name. DeAndre Hunter, Tyrese again. Brandon Ingram. Yeah, Tyrese grew up in Oshkosh, which is about 45 minutes away from Green Bay. I used to live there when I was in college with one of my exes. She used to live there. My college was about an hour and a half away, but I lived with her for a little bit. But anyways, very close to Green Bay, so he's very popular around my hometown area and where I used to live. James Wiseman, CJ McCollum, Joel Embiid, Montrezl Harrell, Dirk Nowitzki, Luka, Larry Bird, Celtics, Thomas Bryant, Draymond Green, and Nerlens Noel. Start a new sleeve pile here. Getting a lot of reds. Obviously, as you get 14 per box. Next pack. PJ Washington, Jaren Jackson Jr., Sadiq Bey, Kelly Olynyk, David Johnson, Rudy Gobert, Bones Highland, Jonas something, Theo Maledon, and Obi Toppin. LeBron. This is like the third base LeBron we've opened. Killian Hayes. OG Anunoby. Taurean Prince. There's an IU Dosunmu. So there's a base. Jason Preston. Josh Giddey. This one is... I don't know what this variation is, but I'll obviously top load this one. So that's the second Josh hit. Davis Bertans, DeMar DeRozan, Jimmy Butler. That's a silver. These look like... So this is the second one of these that I've opened. I don't know if it's the second Josh Giddey, but this is the second one of these variations. I don't know what it's called. But these look like they should be numbered. But I don't think that they are. Yeah, I don't think that they're numbered. But these 100% look... I mean, the other one, the other green one that we opened, sort of, like, that looked cool, but not as cool as this. Like, the waves, I don't know. This is a sweet card. I really like this. This is my favorite card I've, or variation I've opened of this Prizm basketball. Andrew, that's like... Andrew's having a good break, too. Nicola, Dante Desmond Bain, Austin Rivas. I don't know the value on that, but I'm assuming that you're probably up on this break. Mari Stoudemire, Alperen Sengun, Joel Embiid, Denny, Anthony Simmons, and Reggie Lewis. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Kawhi Leonard, KD, Miles Turner, Ben Wallace, Jalen Johnson, Trey Mann, Lonnie Walker, Manuel Quickley, and Maxi Kleber. No red rookies out of that mega, which is shocking. Thought that last year it used to be 2. But maybe it's because of that Josh Giddey. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on there. All right. Last mega, last part of the break. Oh, I didn't even cut it. I thought I did. Oh, really? Really? Only halfway? With those two? I'm going to have to check what Oklahoma sold for. I thought the most expensive team sold for like $40, and I don't think Oklahoma was that. All right, so these, I'm gonna set them to the side here so you can sort of see them. Otherwise, I would set them on top of like a blaster or something, but I don't have anything. And my arms are too short. My arms are honestly too short to reach those optic. Well, I guess I could stand up, but I'll just leave it there. No sense in getting up. Shocking though. I thought that you would probably be up, right? Oh, 50 with oh yeah. I forget that that eBay charges tax. I don't think that they used to. But I think that they got in legal trouble for that. Cracked ice is 10:30. Oh, okay. Well, maybe we might get an auto here. Well, typically when I open pack or boxes, I shuffle them up, but I don't really think it matters because the same layout for everything is not the same. But for so far, every one of these first packs I opened has the blue card up top. Oh, okay. Oh, so you already have them? Huh. I'm trying to think what else you could... Well, you could chase the numbered cards. Bryn Forbes, Chris Paul, Kelly Olynyk, OG Anunoby, Isaiah Livers, no Cades though. Bryn Forbes, Josh Christopher, Jonas, Josh Richardson, and Joe Wieskamp. A blue 75th Giddy would have been nice. Oh yeah. I can imagine that those are probably a lot. I've opened up quite a few Josh Giddey hits, though. I'm trying to remember if I opened up a really good one. I think just a lot of variants. I know I've opened up a lot of Josh Giddeys, though. A lot of good ones. All right, here we go. Next pack. Maybe an auto. Josh Giddey. Monty Morris. Damian Mitchell. Taurean Prince. Desmond Bane. Colin Sexton. Delano Banton. Dwayne Wade. Davis Bertans. Aaron Gordon. And Nehemias Quetta. Awesome. Rookie parallel. Finally. Worth the chase. Yeah. And like what I said, Andrew, at the beginning, you're paying like, what, $50 for $500 worth of stuff to be open. So at that point, you could enter in 10 breaks for the price of the same product for the price of this. So, depends on how you look at it. Patrick Williams. That's the way that I look at it, though. James Wiseman. Michael Porter Jr. Paul George. Chris Webber. Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Jimmy Butler. Oh, I forgot that. Or I didn't forget, but I didn't realize it. All right, there we go. Denny Avdija, Terry Rozier, Kristaps Porzingis. Yeah, breaking even is... Yeah, so, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, even as a breaker, as long as I break even, that's still, I guess, a win. as a breaker, since I'm the one doing it, and since I spend so long doing my stuff, I'm not in it to take the loss. Because if I was in it to take the loss, I'd just open it up myself and take the risk myself also. But CJ McCollum, PJ Washington Jr., Austin Rivas, KD, Jermaine O'Neal, Jalen Green, Instant Impact, Corey Kispert. This one is a silver, so I'll top load him. Lonnie Walker, Dorian Finney-Smith, Kevin Love. Yeah, people don't realize how long it takes. Like, just even doing the listings is half an hour. Just to do the listings. And I mean, granted, I could do the listings and watch TV while I'm doing it, but it's just, I'm actually trying to get out of breaking in general, even football. That's why I'm doing a whole case of this. Otherwise, typically I'd split it up. Like, I'd do a few boxes here and then mix it in with some other non-good stuff. But Jaren Jackson Jr., LeBron James, I think that this is like the 5th base LeBron James. Miles Turner, Marvin Bagley III, Robert Covington, Dirk Nowitzki, Trey Murphy, Klay Thompson, Terrence Davis, and Dwayne Wade. Like, I really enjoy breaking, but I think I'm trying to get out of it. I don't know yet. I'm leaning towards getting more than what I'm buying. Just because I want to get into other things now that I'm starting off my career. I want to get into other things like coaching. Killian Hayes, this is the last pack. Nicola Buddy Hield, Bogdan Luka, David Johnson, Cameron Thomas, Bradley Beal, Bismack, and the last one is going to Houston. Silver, Usman Garuba. That is the last card of the break. Silver, Usman Garuba. Alrighty, that is the break. Thank you all once again for participating. Thank you, Andrew. I don't know if I am going to... I think I'm, like what I said, I'm leaning towards I'm leaning towards the end of breaking. So I might get some other better stuff like Prizm so that I can mix in the lesser stuff too. Like those illusions, those 3 illusions blasters I have. Otherwise, if I can break even on those, that's what I'm going to do. But anyways, that is the break. Might be done with basketball, might not. So if you're into football, though, definitely stick around. I sell teams for cheap, the leftover teams for cheap. As you saw from this break, whoever picked up the 7 teams, it was only $30 plus shipping if you're not in already. So yeah, stay in the break if you want. Otherwise, hope you at least got some decent cards, and I appreciate it. See ya.